Yo, how are you guys? How's it going? It's me, Alice. I'm back. I'm not dead. Don't worry. I know it's been a couple of days since I last updated you guys, but life got a bit busy. I have several, projects and assignments lined up since we're coming to the final season. And I'm really tired. And this is the beginning, actually. I have a lot more coming on. Well, I don't know what to talk about today. Today was a good day. I mean, I probably mentioned you guys that Friday I have a lesson with my favorite professor, and it's the only lesson that I feel like myself, and my anxiety and fear of judgment just goes away somewhere. And I can freely talk in the classroom, so it feels really good. Really. It's good to know that your thoughts are being valued. Yeah. For this week, I can only remember a couple of snippets here and there. I remember that I cried heavily on Tuesday. I don't know why, but it was good. Then I fell asleep afterwards. It was a big let out, so yeah, it was freeing. I don't have any regrets for that day. And before that, like for Monday and Tuesday in general, I was at my friend's house and we were working on this huge project. And even though it was a creative project, I felt very depressed. Like for most of the time I was sitting there like this. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it was a bit complicated, and it's a bit hard to work with 3 people. Like, so many thoughts and ideas sorry, so many ideas pop up from different minds, and sometimes it's really hard to find a common place for them. Like, even if you find a common place, it's really hard to put it in action. So it was a bit depressing, but since it's over, I feel much better. I'm just tired, like really tired, that's all. I fell asleep, like fell into a very heavy sleep actually after dinner. It was good until like 2:30 a.m. because I suddenly woke up and I was like very dehydrated, so I just chalked up a very huge bottle of water and I couldn't be able to sleep till like 5 a.m. or something. But it's okay. It was still worth it. Maybe we can talk about like amnesia. I hope I'm pronouncing right. Today, because I think I'm suffering from it. Not like the sickness amnesia, no, but like I'm having very hard time remembering things for a while. Like, I think this is going on for a very long time, and I don't feel very happy about it. How can I put it into words? Like, maybe it's like B12 deficiency, but I mean, it may be a part of it, but I think there's another reason to that as well. And even though I know the reasoning behind it, it's still hard to come to terms with it. When I look at my past experiences, I can remember the times that I was feeling bad or sad or down, but I cannot remember the memory that it's attached to it. I sometimes remember, but most of the times I can't. I realized it even before my therapy journey, but since I'm in therapy and I need to talk about my experiences, it makes it really hard for us to progress, because she asks me, she asks me to imagine some of the past scenarios, like maybe from my childhood or my puberty, I don't know. But I cannot remember. And since I cannot remember, we cannot fix the issue that belongs to that time. I mean, it's not only... it's really hard to put it into words. Like, there's an ongoing issue, let's say, that stems from my, high school years to this day. But since I cannot remember the root of the problem, I cannot just pluck it out and get rid of it. I only know that I'm feeling bad, and maybe like little snippets of memories, sometimes if I'm lucky. But I cannot remember. Like, I know that, between those years, like, I was having, like, those were my terrible years. I was like very down, in a very depressive state, but I cannot remember. It's really weird. Like, I used to beat up myself with my past mistakes and my regrets and my cringiest moments. Back in the day, I analyzed them for hours on end and like beat up myself. Like, why did you do this? Why did you say that? Why were you thinking like that? Like, are you planning on doing this or doing that? Like, analyzing everything and try to remember the smallest details, like a little gesture on someone's face, or maybe a little hand gesture that I or the other party did, and try to come up with like meaningful things out of it, like to justify how terrible person I am. Now I cannot do that, but it still happens on the inside somewhere. I think at the back of my brain maybe, but I'm not very aware of it. I mean, I'm semi-aware of it. And another thing that I cannot quite understand is, like, let's say I'm going through a very hard week, okay? Like, I'm having lots of panic attacks, and like, this is the mental breakdown week, and so many bad things happening to me. I'm going through so much. But after like this week passes, like maybe it goes through Monday to Sunday, like when Sunday, ends and the Monday comes again, it's like someone flipped the switch on my brain, like a light switch. And it's like, poof, everything is gone. Like those bad things have never even happened to me, at least on the outside. Like, on the inside, I know that I'm still not over this situation, and it still hurts me, but on the outside, I act like nothing has happened. And the outside persona is not like I'm faking it just to, get over my feelings. No, it's like I have two separate beings on my body. Like one is on the very like on the inside, like somewhere very deep, and there is an outside layer. You can think of it like an onion, maybe. They both work like independently, and I cannot even control them. On the opposite, like they control me. It's really weird. Like when I'm going out in public or to social situations, like my outside persona like goes on, oh, nothing has happened, I'm a very strong person, and yada yada. And the weird thing is, it's not like a fake persona. When I think about it, yeah, I like from an analytical point, yeah, it doesn't make sense to be sad anymore. And I'm strong enough to get over those things. And this week is a new week. And like, but on the inside, it's like chaos. It's like an internal chaos. Like maybe that's why I'm feeling so tired all the time, because so many things going on the back of my mind. I think these internal feelings are working like background programs on the computer. Like, you know that they are there, but you cannot see them, or you cannot truly touch them. They do their work, do their stuff, whatever they do, but you cannot interfere with them. I think my internal person is like this as well. Like, let's imagine a situation that I'm talking with my friend and I'm actively listening to them and I'm actively responding to them as well. Like, I'm fully in the moment. But while I'm talking to them, I also talk to myself on the inside. Like, like maybe I'm giving them a very good advice, you know, that stems from my life experiences, and I'm trying to make them feel good about themselves. But on the inside, I'm judging myself based on this conversation. Like, it's really weird. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Like, it's really confusing. I kind of understand that this is a way of my brain protecting me from like bad scenarios hurting me more, but I cannot understand. Okay? It's really weird to like I'm just looking through my eyes. Like, I'm not really here. I'm just like, it's like watching a TV show. Like, I'm just sitting there and my body parts and my organs and my feelings and my, brain doing some things, like taking me here, taking me there, choosing this action, choosing to say these things, but I don't know why. I don't know. And like, I can't affect them. I'm just sitting there watching, and they're like managing me, fooling me around. It's really weird. I try to feel more connected to myself, but I can't. I don't know how to do it. If you have any advice for me, I would like to hear it, and I would be very glad. Like, my brain is always foggy. Like, here is always foggy and cloudy and shit, when here is always like on panic. But on the outside, I don't feel anything. How can two opposite things happen at the same time? How can I feel everything and not feel anything at the same time? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know how to get in touch with myself. And I think I jumped from topic to topic, but it's really confusing, and it's really hard to put it into words, and I'm not very good at spontaneous talking. You probably realize that from my past videos. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. If same things happening to you, please share your experience, and please give me some advice. How can I brand myself? How can I find myself again? Like, am I afraid of my feelings? Or, like, maybe the consequences of my feelings, or the responsibility that comes with it? Like, maybe there are some facts after all of these feelings, and I'm not ready to face it. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, there used to be very hard facts about my life that is really tough to face. Maybe it stems from there. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I cannot remember anything. Especially after a very tough situation. Like, the situation happened and I feel like, oh, I'm so bad. What is this happening? And like maybe a day or two later, it's like, boom, gone. Nothing has ever happened. You're alright, you're fine. Slay, girl. I don't know. And this has been going on again for a very long time. I don't know how to fix it. I mean, it used to be worse. Like, especially the situation that I mentioned, like not feeling connected with myself, used to be very worse. Like, I sometimes say things out loud and I say them without even giving them a second thought. Like, they come out and later on I realize that I never planned to say that. Like, I never even planned to say anything. Like, how did it happen? When did you thought about this, sentence you just blurted out? Why are you not telling me that you're going to say something? It used to be like that. Now it's like I'm always in this catatonic state. Like, everything is happening. Sure. I'm always like that. So yeah, okay, this video is getting very long. I don't know when will I next upload, because I'm going to my brother's house tomorrow. Yeah. Let's hope that my social battery won't gonna drain. And I can keep up with the schedule. I'm not born to do this. I'm born to sleep. Okay, so guys, please take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself, no matter what. You're a human. And yeah, it's okay to be like whatever you like, okay? Just be yourself. So